now from the IBA at Winchester, engineering announcements for the radio and television trade.
Hello again. Welcome to this week's Bulletin of Announcements from the IBA's Engineering Information Service. Today, news about the future of independent local radio. In transmitter news, the latest stations to be equipped with Channel 4 and details of 5 new relays. In Dorset, Winterbourne, Steepleton. In Devon, Coombe and North BOVEY. And in Northern Ireland, Derrygonolly and Plumbridge.
Last week, the IBA announced new measures designed to help safeguard the future growth of independent local radio. At present, there are 49 ILR services, with one more area due to receive ILR later this year, Halifax and Huddersfield in December. In 1985, ILR comes to Doncaster and to Barnsley, but beyond that, as yet, there are no definite plans. Until now, capital and some running costs, including that of IBA regulation, have been met in the first instance by the IBA. The radio companies pay an annual rental to the IBA, and this is to continue for existing contracts. But for future new contract areas or extensions to existing ones, a new system of forward funding is being proposed subject to government approval.
Under the present arrangements, the IBA's costs of setting up radio transmission facilities are recouped from the annual rentals paid by all the radio contractors. In future, the idea is that a new station should be able to finance the capital cost of the transmitters itself, without support from the rest of the ILR system. In the meantime, for existing stations, the IBA will pass on savings in its own costs to the radio companies. Starting next April, there will be a 10% reduction in rentals, apart from any normal cost of living rise.
These savings are to be made by changes in the IBA's administration and regulation, by a lighter touch and more cost-effective procedures, still keeping, of course, within the terms of the Broadcasting Act. A new system of mid-term contract reviews will replace the present system of rolling contracts. ILR companies will be required to take on more responsibility in areas such as advertising copy clearance, publications, hours of broadcasting, share structures and diversification. And the IBA's role in the regions will be concerned more with the public response to the radio service, rather than with day-to-day monitoring.
Looking to the long-term future, discussions will take place with the government and the ILR contractors on independent national radio, which we hope could be on air in 1990. Also, we'll be looking at the possibilities for small-scale community radio and special interest stations, including those catering for ethnic communities. And we hope that under the new arrangements, ILR will be able to continue to grow over the coming years.
Transmitter news now, starting with special announcements. In Scotland, Durrus continues on reduced power on all channels. We hope to be back on full power within the next few weeks. In Cornwall, the main transmitter at Carradon Hill is off the air today between 9 in the morning and 1 for maintenance on the aerial feeder. And Ridge Hill is off this morning between about 9 and 10:30 to allow a mast light to be changed. In Devon, Ilfracombe is off the air today between 9 and 2 because of work by the Electricity Board. And Coombe Martin will be off the air tomorrow morning between 9:30 and 10:30 for an electrical inspection.
A similar electrical inspection takes place on Thursday at Chambercombe. The relay will be off between 9:30 and 10:30. And on Friday it's the turn of the Croyd relay, off between 9:30 and 10:30. In West Yorkshire, the relay at Keighley is off the air today between 11 and 12:30 to allow for work by the Electricity Board. The same applies today at Lancaster, off between 11 and 12:30. Tomorrow it's the turn of the Sheffield relay, due to be off between 11 and 12:30.
In the Channel Islands, the relay on Alderney will be off tomorrow between 10 in the morning and 1 for maintenance work. Also tomorrow, the Brystone relay will be off between 12:15 and 12:30. And tomorrow, Bilsdale, Channel 4 only, will be off until midday for maintenance.
New relays now, and in Devon, in the western part of Teignmouth, the relay at Coombe is now on the air. The transmitter is designed to cover those western parts of Teignmouth not served either by Beacon Hill or by the Teignmouth relay. About 1,200 people will benefit in the area along Coombe Vale Road and to the south of the river in Ringmore. Programmes from SW and TVAM are on Channel 24, with Channel 4 on 31. Aerials should be Group A types, vertically polarised. Coombe is on the air and official service begins on Friday.
Over to Northern Ireland next, near Enniskillen, where a new relay for Derrygonnelly is due on the air in a few days' time. The station covers about 425 people in Derrygonnelly and the immediately surrounding area, including Scandally and Derryvarry. Ulster Television and TVAM are on Channel 47 and Channel 4 on 66. Group E or wide band aerials should be used and the polarisation is vertical. Derrygonnelly is expected on the air later in the week.
Hope to come on air in a week or two, the relay at WINTERBOURNE, Steepleton, just west of Dorchester. About 900 people are to benefit, living in the village itself and also in Winterbourne Abbas and Martinstown. TVS and TVAM will provide the ITV programmes on Channel 45, with Channel 4 on the much higher frequency of Channel 66. This means that Group E or wide band aerials will be needed for optimum reception of all four channels. Polarisation is to be vertical. That's Winterbourne Steepleton, due on the air in a week or two.
In County Tyrone, near Newton Stewart, a relay for Plumridge is nearing completion and is expected in a week or two. This will cover Plumridge itself and the surrounding rural area, including Castle Damph. Ulster Television and TVAM will be on Channel 56 and Channel 4 on 68. Aerials should be Group CD types, mounted with the rods vertical. Plumridge is due on the air in a week or two.
Southwest of Exeter, a new relay for North BOVEY is also due on the air in a week or two. The station is designed to improve reception for about 1,200 people in North BOVEY and Morton Hampstead. Programmes from Television South West and TVAM will be on Channel 43 and Channel 4 on 50. The aerial group is B, vertically polarised. That's North BOVEY in Devon, due on air in a week or two.
Channel 4 next, and conversion work at existing relays. On the air in the Borders, Bleach Green, Channel 53, and Workington, Channel 54. Between them, these two relays add 3,500 people to Channel 4's coverage. In Northern Ireland, Ballycastle Forest on Channel 42 is also hoped to be on the air in a few days' time. This relay covers a population of 3,500. And hoped to be on towards the end of November, Newton Abbot on Channel 50, with a population coverage of 2,500. And in Scotland, Cow Hill serving Fort William. Channel 4 will be on Channel 50, and this relay covers a population of 8,000.
That's all for this week. Here's how you can contact us if you have any queries about independent television or independent local radio. Telephone us on Winchester, that's STD code 0962 822444. In the London area you can ring us on 584 7011, but please ask to be put through to engineering information. We'll be back on the air next Tuesday at 9:15 and 12:15, Channel 4 and S4C. From Mari Nicholson and myself, John Lovell, goodbye until next week.